the Thunder coming against LA. But you know, despite the fact they have 6 losses, they've got one of the more, if not one of the most exciting young players in the entire.
AC. Giddey, corner, spots up 3, had a clean look. And left it short.
Watch them play, they're able to come back, and that's what they did. Lakers blew a 26-point lead, but the Thunder came back from 26 down,
right.
And it was because of this guy.
It's 55 a game.
Giddey rips down his own miss. SGA on the hard closeout from Murray. Drives, and he was deflected. And here comes San Antonio. Dejounte Murray.
It's 55 a game.
Giddey rips down his own miss. SGA on the hard closeout from Murray. Drives, and he was deflected. And here comes San Antonio. Dejounte Murray. As JRE thought about that 3. Outside, it's Dort. He'll let it fly. And another rebound for Murray. He's been gobbling up over the course of the season. Murray from the outside. And San Antonio doesn't take a ton of threes. Now that's relative to other teams in the NBA. As Baisley got caught and throws it away. And that's
position again.
SGA puts his head down, hard drive, tried to kiss it high off the glass, a little bit short. Defense, particularly on the road trip for OKC, was exceptional. Going up against the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Lakers. There's a San Antonio turnover. Going up against the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Lakers. There's a San Antonio turnover. Dort drives outside. JRE spots up his 3. Way too strong.
And that's going to be something they're going to have to remind themselves all night, because the Spurs are very disciplined in their approach. Murray short again on another shot. Thunder will take that. Their leading scorer.
A couple years back,
yeah.
Boy, he gets Spencer Green.
Yeah, he was a little bit younger. Now he's over that, right? So that was a tremendous shot clock awareness by the rookie.
And a cutting. Johnson scores inside.
They plug and play a lot of guys. Tremendous development system for young guys.
Murray, one of those system guys. He's come a long way in a short amount of time. Possession got a little deep in the shot clock as Murray slices down, kicks it back outside. Walker, same spot, different result. I've had some great looks at the 3-point shot here in the first quarter. Murray, coming from the guy who said he never committed a foul.
How many fouls you said I committed? I can't believe that.
It was a lot. You're going to need a calculator to count that high. Favors trying to poke it free. Dort also back on the floor as he is going to try to dig into Murray defensively. Series of screens as Keldon Johnson, high floater, and that's good. Murray tried to flip it up, and an offensive rebound by Young. Young takes a bump, and he pushes it up with the left hand. Boy, that's a veteran being able to play through that initial contact.
Good passing. Now those shots are starting to fall. Just stay with it.
Muscala right there on Johnson. Boy, still a couple of bunts, not a problem on the turnaround.
Sure that he's either setting hard screens to create separation or getting all the way into the corner to provide that spacing.
And Dejounte Murray out of the San Antonio timeout.
Just let the run of play happen. Thunder will take it as well. That's a turnover. Either way, it would have been a turnover.
SGA has not got it going. And the turnover was off the hands of Giddey. Murray racing out, lobs it up, and the throwdown by Vassell. SGA has not got it going. And the turnover was off the hands of Giddey. Murray racing out, lobs it up, and the throwdown by Vassell. That's a costly turnover. SGA trying to make his move. Takes a bump on Murray, and a trip to the line again. So this is how OKC, as Vassell goes behind his back, trying to get rid of it, back out to the perimeter. As Murray, dazzling, pulls up and scores over Lou Dort. And
we'll save that for a later game.
I'm sure you got your eyes on that one now too.
Yeah.
We're looking for another challenge.
Yeah, I really like the one you got on now, but
almost another OKC turnover. As Murray right at the free throw line. That's good.
And that's where the Spurs does so much damage. And waiting for the right moment.
Boy, he has caught fire a little bit over the last couple of possessions, as has Murray, who's now got 8 points.
While players have stopped complaining and just adjust to the physicality of the game, which is something the Thunder talked about at halftime.
So the offense has come to life. Murray trying to get to that familiar spot, misses the mid-range.
It's a turnover and an air ball by Anthony Davis. Small sample size, I know, but just a really good feeling, he said, for him to be in those situations at such an early and formative stage of his career. In small sample size, I know, but just a really good feeling, he said, for him to be in those situations at such an early and formative stage of his career and be tested in that way should pay dividends down the line.
Out of 2,581.
Well, at least we're making progress now that you say 50. You said it was 0 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I did.
That's progress in my mind.
Absolutely.
The physicality that we have seen this year is a pleasant welcome. As Dort, off the gamble from Vassell, leaves it off. Baisley went up for the slam. He missed it, but Dort with the follow.
Got to be knocking down shots, you know, to score 34 points. 31 in the second quarter. Yeah, there again, you've got to be knocking down shots to make that happen. Thaddeus Young knocks down another shot.
So San Antonio can go back on top on this possession.
He's a mid-range shooter, and he's going to try to get in there. Man, that's really good defense on Dejounte, excuse me.
He was blanketed, and it leads to a run out for OKC and an easy layup by Kenrich Williams. Williams gives it right back to him. And a tough step back corner three, and that one clanks off the side of the backboard. Earned his 1,000th career point on his previous basket, now adding to it. And there's another San Antonio turnover.
And good job by Bates.
13 points, 5 out of 9 shooting, as he has had some big threes. And San Antonio, another fourth quarter turnover. As Robinson Earl spinning away, had it stripped. That's what San Antonio does. As Murray, a transition three. Oh. Walker wanted to step behind the three-point line instead. He serves it up to Murray, and a weak side rebound. It's Vassell, and Vassell inside the Young, and it ends up being a 4-point trip for San Antonio. And it's the Spurs defense. Back-to-back possessions forcing the turnovers. Murray floats it up. It was halfway down. It pops out. And it's the Spurs defense. Back-to-back possessions forcing the turnovers. Murray floats it up. It was halfway down. It pops out. Full court pressure as Baisley will get it across the timeline. And it's a 3-point OKC lead. And it's a foul by Murray